Tonight, breaking news could reshape the balance of power in the South China Sea. The region, already a flashpoint for territorial disputes and military posturing, is now witnessing a pivotal moment that could redefine the Philippines' role in regional security. The Philippines is seriously considering acquiring South Korea's advanced KF-21 Boramae fighter jet, a move that could mark a new era for the nation's air defense capabilities and its standing among Southeast Asian militaries. This isn't just about new hardware, it's a potential turning point for the Philippine Air Force. For decades, the country has struggled with outdated equipment, limiting its ability to patrol and protect its skies. The arrival of the KF-21 could finally change that narrative. A high-level Philippine defense delegation just concluded a confidential briefing with Korea Aerospace Industries, focusing on specs, delivery, and financing. These discussions are crucial, as they will determine not only the technical fit, but also the long-term partnership between the two nations. This signals a decisive shift in the nation's long-stalled fighter acquisition program. Years of delays and budget constraints have left the Air Force lagging behind its neighbors, but this new initiative could finally break the deadlock. The KF-21 has emerged as a top candidate to replace the aging fleet, offering a leap in capability. With its advanced avionics, stealth features, and multi-role versatility, the Boramae promises to bring the Philippines into the modern era of aerial warfare. For the Philippines, this is about more than just technology. It's about strategic independence and credible defense. The ability to deter threats and assert sovereignty is now within reach, and national pride is at stake. The new jet would give Filipino pilots the tools to monitor and defend their vast maritime territory, especially in contested waters. Enhanced surveillance and rapid response capabilities could help secure vital sea lanes and protect national interests. The implications are enormous, sending a clear message about the country's resolve. It signals to both allies and rivals that the Philippines is ready to invest in its own security and play a more assertive role in the region. Debate is raging in Manila. Is the KF-21 the right choice? Lawmakers, defense experts, and the public are weighing the risks and rewards, knowing that this decision will shape the nation's future for decades. Can the country afford it? The price tag is significant, and with competing priorities, the government faces tough choices. Yet many argue that the cost of inaction could be even higher. What does it mean for alliances? Strengthening ties with South Korea could open doors to new technology, training, and regional cooperation, while also reassuring other partners of the Philippines' commitment to collective security. One thing is clear, the conversation about Philippine air power has fundamentally changed. The nation stands at a crossroads, with the world watching to see if a new guardian will soon patrol its skies. The South China Sea is a global trade artery, carrying trillions of dollars worth of goods every year. Its waters are among the busiest in the world, connecting major economies and fueling global commerce. Every day, thousands of ships pass through these lanes, making the region vital, not just for Asia, but for the entire world. But beneath the surface, it's also a flashpoint of tension, where military ships from rival nations patrol and standoffs are a constant threat. The balance between peace and conflict here is razor thin. The Philippines sits right on the front line of this high-stakes contest, its location making it a key player in the unfolding drama. Every day the country faces mounting challenges to its exclusive economic zone, with foreign vessels encroaching on its waters and testing its resolve. Filipino fishermen, who rely on these waters for their livelihoods, are routinely harassed, their catch is threatened, and their safety is compromised as foreign ships exploit resources that rightfully belong to the Philippines. Without a strong deterrent, the nation's sovereignty and the security of its people remain at risk. The flag may fly, but the threat is ever present. The Philippine Coast Guard and Navy, though dedicated, are often outmatched by larger, more advanced foreign fleets. Their presence is crucial, but their resources are stretched thin. What's missing is a robust Air Force. Advanced fighter jets would transform the country's defense posture, shifting from passive observation to active enforcement of its rights and territory. Acquiring the KF-21 would send shockwaves through the region. It would be a clear signal that the Philippines is serious about defending its interests and committed to upholding regional security. Allies like the United States and Japan would welcome a stronger Philippine Air Force, seeing it as a vital partner in maintaining stability and deterring aggression in the region. For adversaries, the presence of the KF-21 would force a strategic recalculation, making any hostile action far riskier and more costly. Modern fighters raise the risks and costs of aggression, making it clear that any incursion will be met with a capable and determined response. The presence of the KF-21 would be a powerful deterrent, patrolling the skies and sending a message that the Philippines is ready to defend its sovereignty. This isn't just about acquiring new planes, it's about redrawing the region's strategic lines, strengthening alliances, and ensuring a future where the rules are respected. In the South China Sea, the stakes are higher than ever. The choices made today will shape the balance of power for years to come. To understand the leap the KF-21 represents, look at the Philippine Air Force today. For decades, the PAF has operated with aging, limited aircraft. The FA-50PH, a light combat jet from South Korea, is currently the backbone, but it's a trainer, not a true, multi-role fighter. Patrolling over 7,600 islands and vast seas is a monumental task for the stretched fleet. Daily intrusions require rapid, credible response, but the PAF's current capabilities are limited. The quest for a new fighter has dragged on for years, hampered by budget constraints and shifting priorities. Advanced jets are expensive to buy and maintain, and political delays have left a dangerous capability gap. The need for a decision is now urgent as regional threats grow more sophisticated. The FA-50s were always a stepping stone. The PAF needs a true multi-role fighter to secure its skies and seas. The next choice will define Philippine air power for generations. Before the KF-21 entered the picture, the spotlight was firmly on two major contenders, the American F-16 and the Swedish Saab Gripen. These jets became the focus of intense debate and analysis as the Philippines sought to modernize its air force and strengthen its national defense. Both aircraft had their own unique appeal, and each represented a different approach to air power and international partnership. The F-16 Block 7072 is a highly advanced combat-proven fighter jet, renowned for its versatility and cutting-edge avionics. It offers seamless interoperability with U.S. allies, making it a favorite for countries looking to integrate closely with Western defense networks. Its extensive combat record and ongoing upgrades have cemented its reputation as a reliable workhorse in air forces around the world. However, the F-16's high acquisition and maintenance costs, combined with strict U.S. export controls and political conditions, made negotiations challenging for Manila. The deal was further complicated by the need for U.S. congressional approval and the potential for shifting geopolitical priorities, which added layers of uncertainty to the process. The Saab Gripen, on the other hand, stood out for its affordability and ease of maintenance. Designed for countries with limited defense budgets and widely dispersed airfields, the Gripen could operate from short, rugged runways and required fewer resources to keep flying. This made it an attractive option for the Philippines, where flexibility and cost-effectiveness are crucial. Saab sweetened the deal by offering technology transfer, local assembly options, and flexible payment terms. These incentives promised to boost the local aerospace industry and reduce long-term costs. Still, the initial investment was substantial, and questions remained about the long-term sustainability of such a partnership. As a non-NATO platform, the Gripen also raised concerns about deep interoperability with the Philippines' key allies, especially the United States. Would it be able to fully integrate into joint operations and exercises, or would it face limitations in sharing data and logistics? The F-16's global support network is unmatched, with a vast supply chain and established maintenance hubs worldwide. In contrast, the Gripen's support infrastructure, while growing, was not as extensive, raising questions about long-term operational readiness. Each jet brought its own set of strengths and drawbacks. The F-16 offered top-tier performance, advanced technology, and strong alliance ties, but at a premium price. The Gripen was pragmatic, cost-effective, and adaptable, but less connected to the broader Western defense ecosystem. These complex trade-offs led to years of stalled negotiations and indecision as officials weighed the risks and benefits of each option. The search for the right balance of cost, capability, and alliance fit became a prolonged process, with no easy answers in sight. Ultimately, the stalemate left the Philippines still searching for a better solution, one that could offer advanced capabilities without the same compromises. That's when the KF-21 emerged as a promising new contender. The KF-21 Boramae breaks the stalemate. Developed by South Korea and Indonesia, it's a 4.5 generation jet, bridging the gap between older fighters and true stealth aircraft. It features stealthy design, AESA radar, and future upgrade potential, all at a lower price than 5th-gen jets. South Korea is eager for export customers, giving Manila leverage for favorable pricing and industrial cooperation. The deal could include local assembly or maintenance, boosting Philippine industry and self-reliance. The KF-21's advanced sensors and data links would integrate seamlessly with existing assets, creating a powerful defense network. Its stealth features offer survivability against advanced threats. Open architecture ensures easy upgrades for decades. The partnership with South Korea is proven and free from the political strings of Western deals. Choosing the KF-21 would deepen strategic ties and give the Philippines a cutting-edge fighter from a regional partner. It's a chance to leap ahead in capability and independence. The Philippines isn't alone in eyeing the KF-21. A global race is on, with countries like Poland and the UAE considering orders. Many nations want to replace aging jets but can't afford F-35s. The KF-21 fills that gap. Early export customers get the best deals. Lower prices, faster delivery, and more tech transfer. If Manila hesitates, it risks losing this first-mover advantage. As orders pile up, production slots will fill, prices will rise, and delivery times will stretch. The current financial package may not last. Delay could mean waiting a decade for a comparable jet. The window to secure the KF-21 on the best terms is closing fast. The Philippines must decide if it's ready to leap. Picture a standoff in the West Philippine Sea. Today the response is limited: an old patrol plane, a lone Coast Guard ship. With the KF-21, two advanced jets arrive, scanning and relaying data in real time. Their presence alone shifts the psychological balance. If a foreign drone intrudes, the KF-21 detects and intercepts it long before it's a threat. The jet's speed, sensors and missiles make Philippine airspace truly defended. For maritime strike, the KF-21 can threaten hostile ships far from shore with advanced anti-ship missiles. A single squadron could create a powerful anti-access bubble, complicating any adversary's plans. In joint operations, the KF-21's data links enable seamless coordination with US and Japanese forces. This elevates the PAF to a fully integrated coalition partner. The KF-21 isn't just a jet, it's a tool for sovereignty in a new era of defense. It's a game changer for the Philippines. The time for deliberation is ending. The strategic window to acquire the KF-21 on the best terms is closing. Delay now could mean missing out for years. The Indo-Pacific security environment is growing more dangerous by the day. Every month of indecision leaves Filipino territory vulnerable, and the PAF's gap widening. Adversaries are modernizing fast. Standing still is falling behind. The Department of National Defense knows what's at stake. The final decision rests with the highest levels of government. It's a test of leadership and vision. Will the Philippines seize this opportunity or let it slip away? Act now and secure a generational leap in air power. Wait and risk being left behind. The future of Philippine air power hangs in the balance. The Philippines stands at a historic crossroads. Acquiring the KF-21 would be the most significant defense decision in a generation. It's more than a procurement, it's a statement of national identity and sovereignty. Choosing the KF-21 signals a new era of credible self-reliance and deterrence. It would equip Filipino pilots to defend their homeland and strengthen alliances. Inaction, by contrast, would leave the PAF outmatched and the nation vulnerable. Delay is a gamble the Philippines cannot afford. The technical and strategic evaluations are done. All that remains is the will to act. The future of the Philippine sky and the security of its seas depend on this choice. The world is watching. The countdown to a new era of Philippine air power is on.